Today we're going to get started making an abstract self-portrait inspired by the book Wonder. To start, I'm going to take a face template and put it in the middle of my paper. I don't want to put it all the way at the top because then I won't have room for hair. And I don't want it all the way at the bottom either. I want it right in the middle. Maybe a little bit lower if you have tall hair. Then I'm just going to take my pencil and carefully trace my face template. Once I have my face template traced, I'm going to sketch out a hairline. So you've got a sheet that's got some different examples of what hairlines look. If you need to, you can look in the mirror to make it look kind of like you. I have bangs, so that's the first thing I'm going to draw. Almost towards the middle of my face, I'm going to start with my bangs. And I'm just going to draw some chunky pieces. And then a piece over here. Then I'm going to draw my hair around the top. And down to the sides. And then instead of connecting it straight across like this, I'm going to add some zigzag lines down here. Then bring it up to the top. Almost like I would have a neck there. So there's my hairline. When I like how this looks, I'm going to take a marker and slowly and carefully go over my lines. Once I've gone over those pencil lines, I'm going to color it in. Once I'm done coloring in my hair, I'm ready for the fun part, and that's painting. Before I paint though, this is a good time to turn your paper over. Make sure your name is in pencil on the back, as well as your teacher code, which is 4 in the first letter of your teacher's name. Once your name's on it, you can start painting. So we are going to use watercolor paints today. You can use warm or cool colors. To use the watercolors, the first thing you're going to do is get some water and wake up your paints. So whatever color you want to use, just get it a little bit wet first. Once your paint is nice and wet, you can carefully start painting on your face. You can paint it however you like. Add in little blobs of color, the same color or different colors. And since you're using warm or cool colors, these paints will look really nice when they mix together. Just make sure you are mixing them together on your paper and not in the palette. So notice I'm cleaning my brush between each color, making sure my paint is nice and wet. And then I'm just carefully painting in little areas of color. And now my Wonder style abstract self-portrait is painted. Now that I've drawn my face in the style of Wonder and painted it, I'm going to add some character strengths that describe me around the outside. I'm going to start with my name because that's important. Then around the rest of my face, neatly and in my best handwriting, I'm going to write some character strengths that describe me. For example, I am creative. I am prudent. I am fair. I'm also very zesty. And I'm just going to go around my paper adding character strengths and words that describe me. So I'm going to put my portrait to the side for a minute. Then I'm going to take some paper and I'm going to sketch out an oval shape for an eye. I'll circle in it for my iris and add a pupil. If you want to be really fancy, you can add highlights in it. When I like how it looks, I'm going to take a marker and trace my pencil lines. Take my crayon and very carefully color in the iris. Once I like how my eye looks, I'm going to cut it out. Then I'm going to carefully glue it down. When I glue, it's dip, dip, wipe it on the lip. Dot, dot, not a lot. stick my eye in the glue and stick it to my paper. After my eye is glued down, what I'm going to do is draw one more word right over top of the eye. Again, I'm going to pick a positive character strength or word that describes me. Since I'm an art teacher, I'm going to write the word artist. And that's it, my finished Wonder self-portrait. Now it's your turn. Have fun, amazing artist.